Hello my friends, I hope you guys are having a blessed day. This is Whitney with Faith, Trust, and Christ. If you have stumbled upon our channel, we'd love for you to join our community. We like to talk a lot about Disney. I take you on some travel adventures. I do some reviews, so stick around. All right, you guys, I'm so excited. This video today is taking you along on our planning for Walt Disney World. We are going to Disney in May 2024. So the whole video is gonna be the whole planning process. I've had quite a few people who asked, how do you plan, Whitney? So I'm gonna take you along for it. So the video is probably gonna be broken up in quite a few days. It may be a little bit longer than our typical videos, may be broken up into 2 different videos. We will just have to wait and see how this video unfolds. We would love for you guys to stick around, so if you have not liked and subscribed, we would love to have you watching our May trip when that does come out. So the whole planning process, I always start with the resort. Where are we going to stay? So I like to look at all of my options. I honestly keep tabs open on my phone for all of my options. I typically like to start with Disney itself. Because we're annual pass holders, under the specials tab, you can actually find discounted rooms and discounts through there. You can also find it if you are not an annual pass holder. There's discounts for everything. If you don't know how to plan a trip and have never done this, highly recommend getting a Disney travel agent. They work for free. At this point, I am not a Disney travel agent. If you would like a good one, I have quite a few Instagram friends, some ladies I thoroughly enjoy following. They are great. Just send me a message and I'll send you their Instagram handle. So I started with Disney, the Disney website. I was looking, my options for us, due to price range and things, I was looking at Port Orleans, Riverside, and I really liked their rooms. They also have those princess rooms. They're really nice. And then I also was looking at Art of Animation, their family suites. And the reason we were looking there is because they have that Skyliner access, and I really like that Skyliner access. When we stayed at Pop Century, that was very nice to have. And then I also looked at David's Vacation Club rentals. Love them. We've used them over and over. Absolutely love them. They didn't have anything in their dedicated rentals right now, and that's typically the cheapest they have. I could have reached out, but you do have to pay a fee when you reach out to have them see if they can find anything. And I don't know, I think they refund you if they can't find something for you. But we just went ahead, I believe we're gonna just go ahead and go with DVC Rental Store. We are gonna be staying at Saratoga in a 2-bedroom villa. So the 2-bedroom villa does have a full-size kitchen. It also has the living room with the Murphy bed. It has the master bedroom, as well as another full bedroom, as well as there's 2 baths. It's really nice. We've never stayed in the 2-bedroom, but on our last May trip, we stayed at Saratoga and we stayed in the 1-bedroom villa. We really liked also that there is laundry in there. You can wash and dry your clothes. It's really nice. I do want to make mention, if you are staying with DVC, they do not come make your beds, give you towels every single day. So you will either have to wash and dry your towels, or you will have to call and they will bring some more up for you. That is also with DVC Resort Studios. Even if you do not have the washer and dryer in your room, you still have to call down and get more towels and washcloths, or wash them yourself. So that's something to think about when you are staying with DVC. We love DVC, but that is one thing that you do need to consider. Okay, so on Tuesday, the last time I filmed, I was talking to you guys and I was just starting the whole process of seeing if we could get the 2-bedroom villa with DVC Rental Store. We did look at all of our options, and that was the best deal. So we went ahead and booked with them. It did take, even though it was a dedicated rental, it did take a full 24 hours for them to get the member who is we're purchasing those points from. It did take a full 24 hours to get our information in, and then they sent us our reservation number. Once I got that reservation number, I went ahead and put it in the My Disney Experience app. I put in the reservation number. They'll send it right to you. Go to your resort and type that in. Link all that as soon as you can. It's also just a peace of mind that you have that reservation, and then you get that Disney countdown on your resort hotel. So today we are 66 days away from our Disney trip. At 60 days, we can go ahead and start our dining, putting in our dining reservations and seeing what is available. I do suggest going ahead, especially if there is a certain reservation you really want. Go ahead and book that. You can cancel your dining reservation up to 2 hours before you eat. So that is a nice perk. It used to be 24 hours. But if you are parents and sometimes your day just don't go like you want it to, you can cancel 2 hours before your dining reservation if you need to. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of like talk through my planning process in my head. So our trip is Monday through Friday, and we fly out early Monday morning and fly home later Friday evening. So we will possibly, Lord willing, get to Disney around 1 or 2, depending on how the flights go, depending on everything. I have a feeling we're gonna need a nap. At least I will. I don't know about everyone else in my party, but I have that kind of feeling. Maybe I'll just be so amped up and be like, yes, I'm ready to go. But our room probably will not be ready at least till 4. Sometimes it's ready early. You can push on your notifications for the early check-in that you would like to try to have a early check-in. And I highly suggest that if you're getting there earlier in the day, that's what I suggest. So we may do some pool time or go to Disney Springs or maybe even head to Magic Kingdom. We like to start our trips off at Magic Kingdom and end at Magic Kingdom. It's kind of our family's thing. It's very magical. It kind of helps you just go ahead and feel when you're at Magic Kingdom like you're on vacation. You are at Disney World. If you have never been to Disney World and you are planning your trip, that's what I recommend, is starting and ending your trip at Walt Disney World. Even if it's not a full day at Magic Kingdom, I highly recommend it. I do recommend spending a lot of time at Magic Kingdom. There's so much to do with you and your family. Even my teenage nieces and nephews, there's only one, there is a ton for them to do there too. They do enjoy Magic Kingdom. I believe they enjoy Hollywood Studios the most right now, but they still enjoy Magic Kingdom. And so it is a family park. So even if you are not riding the same exact rides as those teenagers and you have little ones, there is still stuff to do in the same lands, and you're still enjoying each other as a family. I will say I'm super excited to go in the springtime just because Flower and Garden Festival is my favorite festival. I enjoyed like the Festival of the Holidays. That was my first time with Festival of the Holidays. It was good. It just was not Flower and Garden Festival. You guys, I'm a springtime girly. I really enjoy the flowers. I love the topiaries. I think the Beauty and the Beast one, that's probably why it's my favorite, is my ultimate favorite topiary. But I enjoy Walt Disney World this time of year. So I'm kind of at a predicament. We do not share with you guys like beforehand. If you've been here long enough, you know that. It's kind of like a surprise. Oh, they went to Disney World. Oh, they went on a trip. We like to keep things private for safety of our homes, our children, us on vacation. We highly recommend you all do that as well. But I wish I could message my followers and be like, hey, what all would you like to see for this upcoming Disney trip? Restaurants, things that you want to see, hidden details. I know I can't do it for this trip, but next trip, let me know in the comments what restaurants, anything you would like us to do for our following trip. Don't know when that is, but I'm just saying for future Walt Disney World trips. Let us know in the comments below. All right, my friends, I have some updates for you guys. So to start us off, I think I mentioned Davey wasn't gonna go at the beginning of this video, and I was kind of crossing my fingers like maybe he'll change his mind, but it's just not gonna work out for this trip. He told us he'd catch us on another trip with work and with hunting, so turkey hunting. He's not gonna be able to go on this Disney trip, maybe another one. So my best friend is gonna go on her first Disney trip with us. We invited her. She's like a sister to me and an auntie to my babies. So we're excited to take her, and I hope she loves Disney as much as we do. I hope she enjoys it, and I'm really excited for her to come along with us. So let's dive into the plans a little bit. So we decided as a family to just go ahead and get the Disney dining plan. I have used it prior to the 2020 closures. We have not used it, of course. It came back in January of this year, 2024. So we have not used it since it is back. We have used it in the past. We really enjoyed it. So we wanted to try it out, see if we really liked it. We chose the table service dining plan with 1 table service, 1 snack per day, and 1 quick service per day, and then 1 refillable mug per person for your trip. So that is every single day, every single person will get that. And we chose that just because we enjoy table services at least 1 time a day. Not every family likes that. A lot of families like to do the 2 quick service meals. That's perfectly fine, but we honestly, it's gonna be a little more beneficial to our budget just to go ahead and do the table service dining plan. So that is what we did. So one thing that I did not know, because it has been so long, and this is the first time we have ever did the dining plan renting DVC points. I did not know how the process works, but I do now, and I can share with you guys. So how it works is when you are renting your DVC points through whatever company you're using, again, I suggest David's or DVC Rental Store, we go ahead and schedule your dining plan through them. You cannot, once you rent DVC points, you cannot add on the dining plan. We did not know that. We thought we could add it on at any point, and you can up to 30 days prior if you are renting DVC points. We did have to go back through DVC rental stores, and they were able to contact the person that we're renting our points from, and they went ahead and added it on to our reservation. So we have everything now, but I honestly thought you could just add it on, call Disney and be like, hey, we'd like the Disney dining plan. You can if you are not renting DVC points. So that is something for you guys to know if you are renting those points. So today is 60 days in advance, so I got to reserve our dining reservations. So to start us off on that Monday, we don't have anything reserved as of right now. I think it's gonna be a low-key evening, either go to Magic Kingdom or Disney Springs, and then Tuesday we are going to Magic Kingdom, but for dinner we went ahead and reserved 1900 Park Fare. I'm really excited to try that out since it comes back April 19th, so I'm pretty excited about that. And then Wednesday, we are heading to Hollywood Studios, and we're actually gonna get lunch at Woody's Roundup Barbecue. I'm really excited. My brother tried that on his last trip, and he said it was absolutely delicious. And I know my kiddos will just love the theming of it all, so I'm really excited about that. We're kind of thinking maybe go have that lunch and then either stay at the parks for a little bit longer and then leave. I think we might choose that day as like a half day and do a resort evening, kind of rest, relax a little bit, maybe even go to Disney Springs. I think it's gonna just be like a play it by ear kind of thing. And then Thursday we are at Epcot, and I have a reservation at Teppan-Edo. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's in the Japanese pavilion. I'm really excited. We've never done that there. We love Japanese food, so I'm excited for that. And then Friday morning, Friday is the day we leave, but Friday morning I have an Ohana reservation, and that is a character dining reservation. We loved Ohana dinner. That was probably one of our favorites on our December trip. Loved it. So I'm really excited to try Ohana breakfast if it all works out. And we do leave Friday evening, so I'm excited. I'm glad to have those reservations done, and who knows, things change. You can change your reservation or cancel up to 2 hours in advance. So that's really nice. Hi friends, we are 3 days away, and I kind of just wanted to update you guys with a few things that I need to do before we head out on our trip for planning. So one thing I do before we head on our Walt Disney World trip is I measure my kiddos' heights to see which rides that they can ride or they're tall enough to ride. I created this height and accessibility chart. I've had it for a while. I just updated it and it's really nice. I was actually pretty proud of myself when I printed it out, and I was like, this is exactly what I wanted. I was pretty proud of myself. But anyways, it's not just for families measuring their kiddos with little ones. It is also if you have a family member who's expecting, if you have anyone in your party who has uses a wheelchair or has a disability or has a health condition. This right here is going to be really nice for you. So what it is, you start over here, it has your attractions, and then it has the height of each attraction, what ages the attraction is geared towards, the lightning lane, how if it has one or if it doesn't, and then the accessibility. And then for the accessibility piece, I do have a key on the back, so you can just reference that. And then what I like to do, I like to print them off, and then I measure my kiddos and I color coordinate the stars to which kiddo it goes to. Now here's my tip. You may or may not want to take these papers to Walt Disney World. I like to take a picture of each of them and just have them in my phone. Or when you purchase this, you can now, because it's Canva, make a copy of it, and in this bar you can create a new text box and put in your kiddos, or what ride you want to ride specifically. You can do whatever you want on this section, which I think is really nice. You can have it and it makes it amazing, and then you can also save it right to your phone for your photos. I do have these charts for each of the parks at Walt Disney World. I just have the 3 that we're going to this time: Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot, but I do also have Animal Kingdom. I also, with my Etsy shop, have them broken down into each park, but I as well have a bundle of all 4 of them. So if you are interested, I will have that link for you below. Okay, so my next step before I leave, I like to go in my Disney Experience app, and I just like to look at my plans. I like to look at my hotel reservation. I like to make sure my park reservations are ready to go. I like to make sure my dining plans are exactly where I need to. Now for park reservations, if you are not an annual pass holder, you do not have to make park reservations anymore. That's just annual pass holders, and there are good to go days, but I like to just go ahead and make the reservation. I don't even look at the good to go days, especially because we like to plan earlier, and typically good to go days come out like a month or so before. So I'm just gonna check on my resort reservation at Saratoga. Everything looks nice and ready to go. Now I'm gonna go on over to my future plans. And I can update my check-in, but I just did that the other day. You can check in way in advance, months in advance, and I really like that. But you can also update it as you go. So if there's any other needs that you have, you can update that. And then I'm just gonna go through it and make sure I have all of my reservations. I have our 1900 Park Fair, Roundup Barbecue, Tepanito, and then Ohana on Friday. So everything looks good as far as the My Disney experience and everything that I have planned. So the next thing I need to do is to go ahead and make my grocery list. I have been writing down things that we would need as a family, and I'm gonna have that delivered to our resort. If you have any questions on how to do grocery delivery, I have a full video walking you through it step by step, and I'll have that linked probably up here. All right, I think that's gonna be it for our planning video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Had a couple of people who really wanted to see how I do the whole process, and you guys have got to see bits and pieces. I hope this has been helpful for your planning video. I am planning to do a DVC, like a whole walk you through DVC video, so that will come out, as well as our pack with me video. I have already packed, that video is ready to go, but it will come out after this. But I hope you guys will stick around, enjoy our Disney vlogs, come check out the resort with us. We would love for you to join this community. We hope you guys are having a blessed day. We'll see you real soon.